and we're off. So this is the weekly Ages Randomizer race. We are doing normal mode, randomized dungeons with tree warp on. Standard settings that we've been using for all the weeklies. And we start off with mystery seeds in a satchel. That's interesting. Mystery seeds means we can go ahead and give them to the guard right away as soon as we get there. And then we get Ricky Flute. Okay. So what that's telling me is we're gonna go ahead and Ricky Flute right now. And dig up some dirt. Aha! You know what? It's probably... might be slightly faster to tree warp there, but it's a little bit safer to do that. Sword in the shop. Oh, you know what? We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this right now. We can do this one item over here. And then we could tree warp out of here and go to the past. It's worth doing it this way right now because we don't have any harps whatsoever. If we had one harp, it might be worth gambling to maybe get Tuna Currents. But no harp means, yeah, it's definitely worth doing that in that particular way. So once we get enough rupees, we can buy a sword, then we can start getting seeds. Unless, of course, that is our second sword, in which case we don't need to get that right away. But I think right now our best bet is just go around, see what we got, probably get our sword, and get probably Ember Seeds. We'll probably end up getting Ember Seeds, which will let us get into the graveyard and go from there. That seems to be the progression we're leaning towards right now. Yeah, especially if we're getting rupees from checks here. So we have two more things that we can check, and then we're gonna go back to the shop most likely. More rupees. So now this is our last chance. It's probably gonna be... I wouldn't be surprised if it's 100. A 100 rupee. currents. Alright, with tuna currents, I think we're better off just going this way. Skip the shield for now. I'm gonna skip the shield for now. We want to make one play at the shop. Okay. Switch hook. This is a tricky thing right now. I'm thinking that going up here and doing the carpenters is probably a better play than going and doing the one check the other way. Alright, so Ambi's Palace is just mystery seeds, so we don't need to worry about that. That's actually good. That's mystery seeds. That means we don't have to come back to that tree at all. Trying to remember where I need to stand. Right corner? I want to say it's the right corner. I hope it's not the left one. No, I'm right. Cool. Alright, there's more rupees. See, this is why we didn't buy the shield. Because it's giving us a little bit of rupees here and there, instead of a big chunk of rupees. So we're probably going to get like another like 20 rupee, and that's going to give us enough to buy the sword. Really? No, I disagree. I disagree. I was on this tile. So we'll get to see what seeds are in Symmetry City. And then we're also going to be able to get the brother item. Potentially, if the brother item is flippers, we can get another item from the composer. But I'm thinking we're probably going to see rupees. Okay, sense, that's actually pretty good because we don't have to worry about coming back here right away. Though Tingle may be in play soon. Meaning 3 different types of seeds. But we would have to get a feather first. I think time travel is faster than doing Ricky. Dimitri is definitely faster by himself. Alright, that's what I thought. Alright. So now, Now we have a good route. Because now we're going to buy our sword. We're also going to buy a shield. And we're going to go into Dungeon 2. Or whatever's in Dungeon 2. We're also going to check out the two things outside of Dungeon 2. There's the seed tree, and then the one chest in the way to the seed tree. We'll do that, then go into the dungeon. Just in case it's like Pegasus seeds or something, that'll really help us out. Also, if we get like feather or something that's going to be useful for the dungeon itself from the chest. Actually, I probably should have... Yeah, I probably should have kept it over that, like that. Because I have to do some combat and pick up the rock here. So it's scent seeds. So far we've gotten scent seeds and... double scent seeds and double mystery seeds. So all of our, like, useful seeds are hidden. Away from, like, the main area. That's okay. We're gonna go ahead into Dungeon 2, or whatever this dungeon is. Hopefully it's like Dungeon 1. Dungeon 1 would be the best. Because we can full clear Dungeon 1. Or no, we can't full clear. But we can at least do something in here. Dungeon 5. How much can we do in here? We can do a little bit. Oh yeah, we have the switch hook. Switch hook will allow us to do some stuff. Alright, flippers is good. That's going to allow us to do a lot of other things. But right now, let's continue dipping this. Oh wait, I can drop onto it. And now the goal here is going to be get a moblin close to the treasure chest. So that way we can just swap with it. Alright, there's one that's close. Alright, come back. Come back. Come back. Come back! Are you kidding me? both like right there. There we go. Alright, we don't even need to worry about that. That's the map. So we have one more thing that we can do here, is we can check the chest before the boss room. I think it's probably going to be a key. No, it's a ring. Okay. So we're done here. Now it's time to go back up to Symmetry City. We have a really awful thing that we can do. So we have the flippers, which now allows us to go and do the composer, but at the same time, we can now go and do the Talus Peaks chest. So with Talus Peaks chest, if one of these two items ends up being the tuning nut, I believe we can potentially go all the way into the dungeon. Like, this is a bit of a weird start. I'm actually gonna save, go in here so we can save and quit and end up back here. Because if I don't go in, we're gonna get back all the way to the dungeon, which is not where we want to be. Unless, of course, we find, like, a Siege Shooter. We would probably need Siege Shooter or Feather. No, we would need Siege Shooter or Cane of Samaria and Feather to be able to do any more progress in the dungeon. Siege Shooter would get us probably the one item, which is going to be a key most likely. So we would need Siege Shooter and either Feather or Cane of Samaria. And now we have exactly one option, which is to go all the way through Talus Peaks. Yeah, this is a seed for sure. At least we have a sword going through here. But 3 heart Talus Peaks, not something you generally like to do. 3 heart Talus Peaks, and then no Pegasus Seeds. I mean, Pegasus Seeds don't really matter too much unless you actually have to climb the wall. But still. It's still very slow and very annoying. Yeah, it's kind of weird how this route is started off. I would have assumed at least one of the 3 trees we had access to was going to give us ember seeds. Or 4 trees, technically. But the 3 extra trees. Because we have Palace, Symmetry City, and Daegu Forest. As well as the Lina City starting tree. Alright, it's almost time for the moment of truth. What item are we going to get here? Watch it be like Tune of Ages. Watch it be Tune of Ages and we have to go up to Rolling Ridge. Or it's a feather. What does feather actually... It lets us go up to Rolling Ridge anyway. Yeah, we're gonna go up to Rolling Ridge first, but I just thought of something. We can potentially do Tingle right now, but we only have 2 types of seeds. So I want to go up there, get that 3rd seed type, because it's guaranteed at this point. And then we're going to come back and do Tingle. That way we can get both Tingle items at the same time. And I love how we don't have bombs yet, so we can't go ahead and get this item. I would love to get bombs, like, right here. Just give me bombs on the stair chest over here, so we can go ahead and just bomb that right now, not have to worry about coming back. Just give it to me right here. Go! Yo, let's go. Okay, that's actually really cool to find early. However, we still don't have access to the graveyard, unless we get Ember Seeds as our seed type. Ember Seeds as our seed type up here. Calling it now. Calling my shots. Bomber's Ring? That was the bomb cave right there. Giving us Bomber's Ring and bombs. So we're gonna get our seed tree, do lower floor Moblin Keep, and then we're gonna head back and do Tingle. Yeah, that's what I figured. That made the most sense based on what else we got here. Because now we can go ahead into all of the graveyard. Which includes doing a dungeon in the graveyard. Which at this point I feel like is probably going to be Dungeon 2. Yeah, we can do Tingle Seeds, we can do Like, we can just combo everything over there into each other, and it works really nicely. Okay. I will take the eyeball. Eyeball is good, because we need it at some point. Just not right now. So now what's the quickest way for me to get over to there? I think going this way, actually. Can I can call Ricky from over here, right? Yeah, I can. Cool. Shoutouts to, like, sort of vanilla Tingle. Old mermaid key, okay. Oh, that's the wrong one. I always click the wrong one, because they look exactly the same. And double edge ring. If I had more health, double edge ring might be something worth considering. But I don't. So we'll take care of the 4 checks outside of dungeon before we head in there, just in case there are any items that are going to be required for the dungeon itself. You know, like a gaseous seed. That's something that's definitely required. And we've got mermaid suit. I will definitely be getting that. Thank you very much. And Goron bracelet. Or the brother emblem, whichever one you want to call it. I call it bracelet. Sometimes. Sometimes I call it by its normal name. Either way, 2 somewhat useful items. Mermaid suit is the one that's the most useful. Oh. So now let's check out the dungeon. Then we're gonna probably check out the dungeon in Crescent Island. I think that's gonna be the next best place for us to go. Because we can hit up a lot of stuff down there. And we may run into more items that we need for Rolling Ridge while going down that way. Alright, Dungeon 3. We can do a little bit in here, at the very least. And it's not in a completely terrible spot, where coming back with a late shovel isn't going to, like, completely break us. Because we're gonna have to come back here at some point later on. and that is a 100% fact, just because we need the potion. Unless this is the seed, where we do not have to go to Zora Seas at all. But that's gonna be like super rare. More than likely, we're gonna have to get the potion, which means coming back to the graveyard. Which means we could potentially just drop right back on in here with the shovel and get the item. Hopefully, you know, as long as things line up properly. There is always the potential that the shovel is locked behind the potion. Or wait, where am I going? I'm going the wrong way. I'm like thinking like way ahead of where I'm at. Oh, and we have switch hook, so we can do switch hook strats. That's always good. Switch hook strats for the Armos in particular is like super good, because it basically mitigates any kind of RNG there. Alright, it's the boss key. Boss key there means we could technically beat this dungeon, as far as I can think. Oh no, we need one more key. Yeah, if we get one more key, we can beat this dungeon. 100%. Or wait. Can I get through Bridge Room without Sage Shooter? And without, Pegasus Seeds? We may be leaving after one of these next two items. Unless we get Seed Shooter, like, right here. No, it's a brisket. This has gotta be a key, right? No, it's not. Okay, it's not a key, which means we are leaving. That's very interesting to me. Alright, don't forget to do this one chest over here. I always forget about it, and when I usually forget about it, that's when it bites me. But after we do this, we're going to be able to head over to the rest of Crescent Island. We'll do all the stuff in the past there, we'll do the dungeon. You know, I might want to check what dungeon it is first. No, let's do the loop around first, and then we're gonna come back and do that. I think that's gonna be the best play. Do the loop, check out the stuff, then check out the dungeon. Because we have a lot of stuff that we need to do. I'm equipping that right now. Just because, look at my health situation. Also, we're gonna just open that up right now, because we're here. Alright, what do we got? I will take it, I guess. No, you know what? We don't need it. We don't need it. We got Heart Ring. We don't need it. Did I actually equip it? I did. There it is. I was like, I was walking quite a while before I got that. Nope, not playing. Sorry, dude. Alright, we got one more thing that we can check before checking the dungeon. Doing these checks now. We got shovel. Means we could technically go into the mini boss, and we can actually beat the dungeon that way. That's really interesting to me. We can actually go back into Dungeon 3 and beat it. But we still don't have a siege shooter, so we can't full clear it. Dungeon 4 is in Dungeon 3. This is another one of those dungeons we can't complete right now. But we can get a few things at the beginning. One of these chests has to have a key, the other one is going to have something. Now I believe at this point, the minecart chest has to have a key. Or no, it doesn't necessarily have to have a key, because the moldworm room could have the key that we need to progress. So we'll go ahead and check this. It's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be fast. Yeah, it could be a key, but there is one more thing that could potentially be the key instead. It's 50-50 either a key or not. But knowing, like, how this game works sometimes, yeah, it's just a key. Okay. knowing how this game works sometimes can be a benefit, or it can just be a hindrance, because usually when there's that one item that can potentially be a key, it ends up being not a key, and it screws me over every time. So just to be super duper safe, I had to check that. But now we're gonna head out to Rolling Ridge. We're gonna be able to clean out a lot of stuff up there. We have present key. So let's go around and do all the stuff up this way. Not worth. It's not worth losing bombs over that. It's the boomerang. Boomerang is fun, but doesn't really get much use anymore. Unless we can use that in Dungeon 3. Peace ring. It's always a weird one to see. Don't need that. Wait, is that even the peace ring? I don't even remember if that's it. No, that's energy ring. Okay. Yeah, I was like, that didn't really look like peace ring to me. I remember a time there was peace ring on the tracker. Ooh, that's good to find. Cane is always good. That's gonna let us progress through Dungeon 5 some more. You know what? I should probably just equip the sword. It'll make that a little bit easier. I'm missing that juicy gaseous seed. Yeah, you're right. I should go back and get that. But there's no way I'm playing that minigame for a gaseous seed. It's just not worth it. Okay. That has potential. Gacha trees cannot have key items. I will definitely take that. Alright. It's been a while since I've actually had to do round 2. So we'll see if I'm not that rusty. Now we're good. We good. Alright, let's hit up the shooting gallery. We're actually pretty stacked on in terms of our like main items. The main thing we're missing is that seed shooter. And then we just need like keys to access dungeons. I mean, we do need the power glove, which we'll get eventually. And then we need Tune of Ages, most likely. I say most likely because we still don't know if Jabu is one of the dungeons we actually have to go into. It could potentially be 6 present, which may or may not be necessary. Alright, that's a crown key. That's another accessible dungeon at this point. Pegasus seeds. Yes, thank you. Yeah, let's go ahead and get more rupees, because rupees are good. And then what we're gonna do, we're gonna go into the present. We're gonna do our trading up here, we're gonna do our dancing, and then we're gonna check out the dungeon. I'm actually gonna save before dancing. Just to potentially save 10 rupees, I know, but... Alright, so dancing is done. We're about to find out if this is going to be an item we actually want. I mean, I might just hold on to it anyway. No, screw it. If it's a gaseous seed, no. Just no gaseous seeds, please. We're just gonna reset on every gaseous seed. Zora scale. That had something useful a couple times. Alright, this is present D6. In present D6. Funny how that works. How do you do this? Um... There we go. Like, doing this setup with... without, Oh wait, I have Pegasus seeds now. I'm like, without Wait a second. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Oh no. That was not a good idea. You know what? I'm just gonna save right now, just in case anything crazy happens. Like that. You know what? We're just gonna leave. We're just going to leave right now. I don't want to deal with that. We have access to a bunch of other things that we can be doing. I know it's going to, but that is just... It's such a tricky thing to do. I don't want to be wasting so much time going back and trying that again. You know? Especially considering we have so many other things that are open and available to us right now. Yeah, let me celebrate the blue ring with a fine tune. This one goes out to the blue ring. So hopefully, dungeon we find here is going to be good enough. $100 rupees, okay. So that means we are, what? Tune of Ages away from being able to go to, Jabu? Oh, and, of course, the Fairy Powder. Alright, we can't do this yet. So D8 is in D5. That means let's go back here. Yeah, we still don't have an essence, because we haven't had anything that we can complete a dungeon with. We're getting close. We could technically be Dungeon 3. But we're still missing a Seed Shooter. So right now I'm going to do Ambies, because Ambies is going to be the best possible thing I could do. In terms of number of things that I can do at once. Because that's four items right there. And I don't really necessarily mind not having an essence going into the hour mark. Just because we managed to do a lot so far in the overworld, and the next hour is basically just going to be dungeon diving and clearing dungeons. Don't think that's gonna help me. I was trying to think of what else other than sword do I want to equip. The first thing that came to mind was bracelet. But I don't think that's going to help with the next couple things I'm doing. Realistically, I think Pegasus Seeds is probably the best. ₹30, nice. So depending on what else we get here, I'm probably just gonna go back into the graveyard and finish up the dungeon there. Like, I think at this point, Graveyard is going to be the best place for me to go. Because we should be able to full, or almost full clear Dungeon 3. I might be just willing to go right to that dungeon. Yeah, I'm gonna check that dungeon out, because at this point, the dungeons we have left, the ones that we have left to find, I can at least do stuff in. Especially if both were vanilla. What? What? Okay. Both keys were, or both dungeons, 6s are vanilla. Yeah, that was recently added in. As of like 4.0, I think. Normally there's just like a rupee there, so normally you don't even bother with that. But that rupee was just added into the pool, so it's now a thing that we can do. Oh, and we can go the full way. We can actually full clear this dungeon, I'm pretty sure. Both, you know, regular and... Oh, I need a key! Oh, I need a key! Alright. So we gotta go this way to get keys. Alright, there's a key. But at this point I might as well just go the full way. Ah! Shoutouts to Heartring. Oh wow. You know what? I can't go the other way. I can't continue. But we're gonna grab some more seeds here. I just realized I don't have a seed shooter. So I can't go that way. This is gonna be fun. Dealing with this guy. Because he just likes to get in your way. A lot. In fact, I'm gonna go up this way. Because we can get these two chests over here. And potentially, if it's the key and small key, we can go straight to the boss and finish this dungeon. Yeah, exactly. There's a key. Small. So we just gotta hope that the boss key is vanilla. If we get... Or no, it's not vanilla. It's on this puzzle here. This is normally a small key, but it's a key nonetheless. So we gotta hope that this is not. Okay. Or other option is this is our seed shooter. No, it's not seed shooter. However, do we go? I honestly think we could go back in and go into present. Because we can do some stuff in present now. We can do more stuff in the present. Let's save again before we start doing this stuff. Alright, we made it over again. Let's not do something stupid. We didn't do something stupid. Yet. Watch this be boss key. I don't know if I have compass in present or not. It's a map, okay. So it wouldn't have mattered if I never came back to that. So we're going to check out the spinner chest. And then after spinner chest, we're going to check out Vire. Alright, that's nothing. We're running into a whole load of nothing. I should save now, so I can potentially save a couple of my Pegasus seeds. Alright, so there's Vire. Let's see what he's gonna give us. Heart container. Alright, here we go again. More of these bad boys. Wait, can I even get this chest right now? With the wall? Yeah, I can't even get this chest right now. Alright, so we're out of here. Now we're just running into, like, really weird stuff. Where do we go? We'll check out, Sea Storms. I could go back to the graveyard. That might actually be where I need to go. After this, we're gonna check out the graveyard. Okay. Doesn't help me right now. This better give me something good. There it is. Okay. That's what we were looking for this entire time. So now we're definitely going back to the graveyard. Oh, and that refill was actually super good because it filled us all the way back up on Pegasus Seeds. I just wish I did that sooner, you know? It's one of those things, you kind of expect to do it at some point, and then you forget about it. And then it ends up being exactly where you need to go. Alright, I'm saving before we do anything here. Because our entire progression is on the bottom floor here, most likely. And well, I don't want to lose my potion either. Alright, that was pretty good routing, actually. Because now we're going to be able to kill the boss. And then we're going to be able to come back and do the final couple checks. Because everything else is going to be a key, most likely. Because we're still missing 2 keys. Missing 2 keys. Some items. There's a lot of stuff left here. Yeah, that had to be a key. Missing compass. Alright, that's the other key. So 2 keys. We'll check right side now. Because after, you know, all those seeds where I don't actually check right side until super late, I want to get this out of the way. And then what we're going to do is we're going to get the essence, and then we'll come back and potentially get the 1 item, or 2 items. 1 item. That is behind either bush room or mimic chest. So we got our first essence. Finally. Hour and 17 minutes in. We're missing 1 more item in here. I'm gonna hope that the item is in bush room and not the other room. Because that'll just speed things up a little bit. As for where I want to go after this... Alright, there it is. Because we're still missing compass. I think I want to go back to dungeon 6. We can finish up both versions of dungeon 6 if I go the right way. I'm gonna have to go into the past first. Potentially, the underwater check could be exactly where we need to go for the boss key. If not, then we're gonna have to check out the right side in present. Thankfully, we have the seed shooter now, so we can go ahead and shoot these guys instead of having to go up close and drop seeds on them. You know what? I'm gonna equip sword. Because I messed up the equip to begin with, so we're gonna do sword. It's here! It's here! Dude! We don't have to go into the present. Let's go. Let's just finish the dungeon right now. You know what I realized? We still don't have Gale Seeds. Oh man, I gotta watch my health. You know what? There we go. Okay, I'll take it. That's another dungeon complete. And now, before I think about going back into Mermaid's Cave in the present, there's a couple things we can do over here. You know what I realized? We have access to Dungeon 4, and we have access to full clearing Dungeon 4 now. So that's probably where I'm going to head. And that's easy to get to, too. I should have gotten here first! Look at all the health I have now. Alright, so we'll do Dungeon 4. And then after that, we might want to go back to Dungeon 5, actually, because we can do a lot in there too. So we have our plan right now. We have 2 dungeons that we can do without having to go back into present D6. Really? Alright, so we got a key there. That means we're missing one more key for this dungeon. Plus boss key, plus items, and yeah, we're still missing a decent amount of stuff, but there are still a few checks to do. Okay. If I had a reason to go back to the island, maybe that would be worth. Because that could potentially be our Gale Seeds. Depends on what ends up being at Zora Seas. There is one more item that we can get on the island, which may or may not be something we need. Oh man, he's being a jerk today. Expert's ring. We don't need that anymore. But I'll mark it. Why not? The one good thing about finding that expert's ring is that is an item. That means there's only one more item in this dungeon. Unless I already found it. I don't remember if I found an item in those first couple of checks. I think it was... I know we got a key, 2 keys, and something. We're missing compass still. Missing boss key, small key, compass. What am I doing? There we go. That's the route I'm supposed to take. Alright, we got boss key. Boss key's good. Means we can fight the boss. Actually, yeah, we're done with this dungeon. There's nothing else here. Because small key has to be on the boss, which means compass has to be in the boss key location. Yeah. Because we still don't have compass. Alright, we're done there. Cool. Moving on. Dungeon 5, which is at Dungeon 2. Yeah, easiest way... trying to think of what the easiest way for me to get there is. I think I might just be going this way. Because I still don't have Gale Seeds. So I can't Gale Seed over there. Yeah, the waifu tree is best tree for sure. Alright, what is it that I can do here? Oh, I can go over there. Because I can do that one check over there. That's good to find. But now I'm thinking about this and like, we're probably into a position where this is not going to have a full clearable solution. The reason I'm saying that is there's just not enough things left for us to get enough keys. Like, this has to be boss key. I'm almost certain this has to be boss key. And then we just complete this right now. Like a zero key solution. Yeah, it's a zero key. Zero key D5. That's actually really cool. I don't think I've ever seen a zero key D5 before. So the entire rest of this dungeon is completely blocked off because we have no way to access anything because we don't have any keys. And technically we can't access anything until we get 2 keys, because you could potentially use 1 key and wind up not getting anything. So there's no way that this boss can drop a key. It has to be an item of some sort, whether it's like compass or something. It really doesn't make a difference, but if it's like an actual item we can use, that would be good. He dropped a key. Now I'm intrigued. Unless the key route gives you another key, regardless of which way you go. Like, there's got to be a key on the diamond chest, and there's got to be a key behind the other 2. That's the only way I can see that working. We're gonna have to try it, because there's more items for us to get here. This is our best opportunity for items. But it's weird. Like, logically, there's 2 key doors that I can choose. There's one to this way and one to the mini-boss. In order for the keys to work out, there has to be a key on this side, and there has to be a key on the chest after the mini-boss. There's no other way for it to be. But now the question is this going to be the 3rd key? Because we need 3 keys in order to get the last 2 items. Or do we? We have Boomerang. Technically we can key skip. Alright, yeah. So yeah, we can full clear this dungeon right now. Kinda sucks because, well, we've already beaten the dungeon. But I'm thinking that we may not have to go to the last 2. Wait, we don't have to do this. We don't have to do this. It's mapping compass. What am I doing? It's gotta be mapping compass. Alright, yeah, that's gotta be where we go. Right? It's gotta be our path. The one check that I've been leaving out for a long time. And we might as well check what the tree here is. Because if it's gale seeds, it'll help. Gale Seeds will make things so much nicer. I need to talk to him first. I need to talk to him first. Alright, now we can do that. It is Gale Seeds. Okay. That's gonna help me a little bit. I know where I'm going after this. I know where I'm going. I'm an idiot. But this worked out because I had to come this way anyway. It's because I placed the eyeball so early, I forgot I had it. So this is going to end up being dungeon 1 or 2, most likely, and it's going to have, like, everything under the sun. Today's just not my day. You know, sometimes you just forget where you're going sometimes. And, you forget about dungeon access. Having access to dungeons is huge. Also, we technically have access into Dungeon 8 now. Now that we have the Siege Shooter and, Siege Shooter and the Cave of Samaria. But Dungeon 2 is going to be a full clear. Hopefully we find the Power Glove. That would be the biggest thing. Don't have that many seeds. After this, I'm gonna have to go and get more Pegasus seeds, for sure. key there. It's a map there. Boss key, cool. Alright, so we got all the keys. We don't need to worry about keys at all. Now it's just a matter of where's the last couple items. Because we already got map. Still missing compass. And then we're just missing a bunch of items. So I'm gonna have to end up doing pretty much everything. Especially if we find compass here, which means we're gonna have to check every item here. Okay. There's a tuning nut. Alright, so we have access to another dungeon. That's always good. Oh, we want to get Tune of Ages, though. Tune of Ages will be the main thing that we really, really want before we go ahead and go to that dungeon, because we already went through, there once. Talus Peaks. So having to go through there again, not something I want to do. So hopefully this is Tune of Ages. That would be really nice. we get Tune of Ages from this... it's just rupees, okay. That means we're gonna have to go through Talus Peaks a second time. Unless I gamble on right side Mermaid's Cave having what I need. I really shouldn't. That's an awful gamble. Alright, here we go again. This has been a pretty awful seed. Not gonna lie. Like, the seed itself has been pretty annoying in terms of, like, having to do Talus Peaks twice. At least they put both mermaid caves right next to each other. But that didn't really matter, ultimately. Oh, wait, I don't have to change it. I don't have to change it. I can just go. That saves a decent chunk of time. Not when you do it a second time. So at this point, we're either going to end up in Jabu, or we're going to end up in Dungeon 1 when we go into this dungeon. Either one should be fully clearable, but I think Dungeon 1 would be the better option. Just because it's shorter. It's shorter, and Go mode Jabu is much better. So I think after this, I might go back to Dungeon 8. I feel like Dungeon 8 might have some stuff in it. Because we can actually go and do stuff in there. We can't full clear it yet because we don't have the Power Glove. But we can at least, you know, go in there, see what's got. Right now we're ultimately 3 items from Go mode. Power Glove, Tune of Ages, and the Fairy Powder. Okay, that's what we wanted to see here. We wanted to see Dungeon 1. We got a little too excited, so we started playing our song. Early boss key doesn't really matter. still, finding boss key is always good. Doesn't really make a difference. Alright, we got a key. We'll save now, just in case. We don't need that key. So look at how far we've come. We went from 0 essences at 1 hour mark to 5, almost 6 at the 2 hour mark. Now, of course, we would hope for more, but this has been a very bad seed. Powering. I saw powering. Powering's cool. Alright, so we are done here. Because that had to be a small key, because I heard the noise, which means we just go straight to the boss. I'll just mark it now, why not? Because it's gonna die in 2 seconds anyway. Did I already get map and compass? I did, so that's library key. Alright. Let's tackle Dungeon 8. Let's tackle it. That's gonna be our best bet. How am I so low on Gale Seeds already? So Jabu is vanilla. We can't get there yet. Because we don't have our fairy powder. We need fairy powder and we need power glove. And then we also need the Tune of Ages. So that's always guaranteed to be a key, 100% of the time. Now it's time to hope that the rest of this dungeon is nice to us. AKA, give me the power glove early. Just give it to me so we can full clear this dungeon. I mean, we're getting keys. It's gonna let us progress, but it's not gonna let us do much until we get that power glove. There's a few things that we just cannot do until we have the power glove. Stop giving me small keys, please. Oh, I mean, I want the small keys, but please, like, give me the power glove or something for progression. Slate. Alright, I'm hitting the button because so far it's not looking very good in terms of finding things we need. Okay. Fairy powder's good. We still need access to Zora Seas. Which means Tune of Ages. We need Tune of Ages. Give me Tune of Ages. Come on. Alright, we've got like one or two more checks that we can do. Two, for sure. What is going on with my menu? Boss key? Well, that's a thing. There it is. Okay. I'm tempted to just get out of here. Yeah, I'm actually just gonna get out of here. Because there's just a lot that we can do going to Zora Seas. And at this point, we're only missing the Power Glove. That's the only thing that we're missing. So if we can find it somewhere over here. That'll make things really nice. Especially since I'm gonna have to go back into Dungeon 8 anyway and look for some of the slates. What'll be nice is if we can just go ahead, do Dungeon 7 in Go mode right now. Just take it out right now, and then go back, finish up Dungeon 8, and then we're done. Like, just get us into Go mode right now. I will take those, actually. Which means Gale Seeds are only on the Sen Seedling. That is awful. So we'll check Fairy's Woods. We'll check the ferry right now. Like, we'll do all the ferry stuff right now. Library, all that fun stuff. Alright, what do we got? It's there! Oh my god. Do I have the book? I don't think I have the book. Alright, let's try this. There we go. Second try. Now we're in go mode. Oh, wow. That was beautiful. Go mode for bookless go mode. Who'd have thunk that bookless would be actually useful? Alright, so let's get our permission to see Jabu, and then we're gonna head into Dungeon 7. Alright. So we just need the boss key and the key. And we can complete those. Alright, there's a small key. Now give me a boss key and we're in business. Alright, there's another key. More keys, okay. Lava juice not needed. So now our best thing is just go up to the top and raise the water level. would be nice if we got a compass, but compass isn't necessary. Because it'll tell us where small keys are as well as boss keys. So it's not the greatest thing. Alright, I'm tempted. I'm tempted to try this. Because this will save us a lot of keys. Yeah. Alright. Now the question is, which way do I go? This way gets me 2. And then, if this is not the way we need to go, then we'll go back around the other way. But this gets me 2 more checks. Not the boss key. Also not the boss key. So now we have one option before lowering the water level. Please be it. Yo, let's go. Alright, so Dungeon 7, basically done. Then we just have to go to Dungeon 8, finish that up, and then we're done. That's just a key anyway. Alright, moving on. I really don't have that many many Gale Seeds left, but I don't need them. I just need the one to get there, because then we can tree warp back. Now our biggest question here is going to be, where's the stuff that we need? We still need 3 more slates, and we've still got a decent amount of checks left. I know the route I'm going to take, because it makes the most sense. We just need 3 slates. That's all we need. There's one. Hopefully I get the second one right here, and we get the third one in the underwater. That would be the ideal scenario right now. It's a small key. Chances are we're gonna have to go underwater. So I'm just gonna go for it right now, because this is the best time for me to do it. Yo, what's up, Potato Lord? Alright, please give me a slate for doing this. Chances are probably not going to get one, and it's going to be the other two. But this is still... Okay, cool. So there's one. We need one more. Where is it going to be? We have 2 possible spots for this. This is going to be a tricky one. You know what? I'm going to put those in right now. Actually, I don't think it's as tricky as I thought, because we can do it afterward, from what I remember. You tried to get the rando to work and you have an invalid ROM. Do you have the English version? You need to use the English version. You do. Then I'm not sure what the issue is. Your best bet is to ask in the Oracle's Discord. I'm sure, like, Jangler or Haret or someone would be able to know exactly what's going on with that. As far as I know, there shouldn't be an issue, but I don't know. Alright. So this is our final slate, or final essence. Time for us to just go straight to the Black Tower and finish the game. You know, despite how bad this seed has been, it's still going to be sub like 245. Easy. You would like this if it didn't have Goron dancing. Goron dancing really isn't that bad once you like do it a couple times and get used to it. Oh yeah, that would make it difficult. Yeah, if you can hear the dings, it's not that bad. But if you can't, then yeah. This was such a weird seed. Double Talus Peaks, like... Lots of really weird things going on. Bookless actually being useful. Because that put me into go mode. No! Are... Alright, I'm just gonna jump over it. Usually the deboost strat works. It works really well. You know what, I'm actually gonna save here. Just because my health situation isn't really that great. I only have, what, 7 hearts? I do have level 2 sword, so that's gonna help. I do have power ring level 2, which I can use on final phase to go for the 0 cycle. I'm probably not going to use it on phase 2, just to try and preserve some health. Yeah, I skipped a couple heart containers. Like, I think I found like 2 or 3 heart containers that I just was like, nope. Just because they were like super far out of the way. Hello? Okay. Like, what? No, I didn't get it. We got B, though. Come on. Open up, dude. There we go. So that puts me in first place with official SRL time of 2 hours, 36 minutes, 29 seconds. What a run. That was a really weird seed. No, I said it was definitely going to be sub 245 for sure. Because usually by the time I get the seed, it takes about 5 to 7 minutes. And then we got the seed at about 2:30. So that was right in the middle. I got really bad pattern at the end there with how many jumps I got. But double Talus Peaks, and then double Talus Peaks required, I think, because I don't think there's any way for you to get all the way to the Tune of Ages in D8 without going there a second time. Oh, Dragon went to the peaks very late and then didn't do bookless, or... And what is going on? Nitro trying to light the torches in D6 without the seed shooter? Yeah. But bookless was definitely a very useful thing for this run, because I didn't find the book. It was probably... It was in Lonely Chest? Okay. The one in Zora Seas? Still, bookless was definitely worth doing because you didn't have to leave and come back. Oh yeah, the European version. That doesn't work. You need to have the USA version. I probably should have specified when I said English. So Dragon's on his way to Black Tower. Yeah, Dragon is fairly solid in execution, usually. And generally he has really good logic sense. Like he'll know where to go a lot of times, which is surprising because he didn't pick up on going to Talos Peaks.